Hello everyone and welcome back. This would be my second video pertaining to my little shadow box, my action figure shadow box frames that I like to show everyone here on YouTube. So if you watch video 1, you've seen that I had an 11 by 14 inch shadow box 2 inches deep of Scarface and Superman. And in this video I'd like to show you the shadow box for Colossus. So a little bit more information about these frames. As far as the Marvel characters are concerned, I like to use the Marvel Select line. That seems to be the best line of action figure. And I proceed to go ahead and assemble the box in question, the figure in question. So I'm just going to zone in here a little bit. As you can see, there are many different pictures of the character Colossus. And pretty much what I'm doing is giving the fan of the character a keepsake that you can be proud to show, or maybe display on a mantle in a living room, or an office space if you have your own office at work or something. A lot of individuals like their little keepsakes from when they're kids. Maybe it's a figure or a charm that meant a lot to them as a child growing up, and pretty much I just like to take that little piece of your childhood and be able to have you display it in a manner where it's very professional and basically a conversation piece. So as we see here, to recap from the first video, in my Colossus frame I have Magneto, as he is one of his arch nemesis, and that's the theme for the superheroes, is to have the enemy pretty much in the lower left hand corner. So different artists depict Colossus in a different manner. Colossus says when he was wearing the jeans, and this is an old comic of him, the shadow of Colossus coming at you. How Hollywood depicted Colossus with this X-Men 3 card of the actor that played him. More comic book images. Once again, you see the first ever appearance of Colossus is in Giant Size X-Men Volume 1, and that's a 3D dimensional pop. The title sequence, Colossus is changed in the comics throughout the years. This is here Colossus after he's pretty much gone through battle, which is why his outfit is kind of tore down. That is also a 3D element, as you can see under there. Colossus in his human form prior to him changing, with the armor on his body. And Colossus, how Hollywood had imaged him in X-Men 2. This is another pop element of the frame, the Marvel Universe Beginnings card, which shows you how Colossus is pretty much depicted in today's comic, and then how he was depicted in his first sketchings. Colossus with the Marvel Masterpiece, I want to say 2008, maybe 2007 card. And as we come back here, you see the figure itself. Now please bear with me once again as I move the camera, the frame, that's twice, so you can get a better feel for the frame itself. As you can see, it is an actual figure that's inside there, and he is suspended, and an artist never reveals the secrets, but this is how the back of this frame has pretty much been decorated. Colossus in his many forms that he's been in. I'm sure there are more cards out there that display Colossus in different fashions. However, these were the cards that I had in my collection. So when I'm making these frames, I never really tie the back harness or the back cable to the frame. I always give that to the individual who purchases the frame, because I don't know if this frame is going to hang on a wall or if it's going to be displayed on a shelf, and so I pretty much leave that discretion up to the buyer, and I just supply it with them. It's just a little cable and some screws that go in the sides here. The frame shadow box is 2 inches deep. I believe we've discussed that in the first video. Anyhow, This is the third frame I'm putting up on YouTube, but I do have a couple more to display. If anyone is interested on how to get a frame, please feel free to contact the website on the description of this video. I believe it's there at icebergspin@yahoo.com. I can pretty much do frames of any character, maybe Harry Potter. I know that's a very hot character. Anything that has a figure out there, for the most part. I like the nostalgia. I like Bozo the Clown, maybe Gumby or Pink Panther, and I have yet to do ample research on those characters. But basically what I'm trying to do is give a keepsake that can be presented in an everyday office or in your living room. Something to where you don't have to, it doesn't have to be in a closet full of mementos. Oh, this is what I used to play with when I was a kid, or this reminds me of my brother and my sister. Something that you can display and have a story to tell, and like I said before, is a conversation piece. So just a little sneak peek. Basically, I'm running out of battery here. There's an Iron Man frame I have, and there is a Magneto frame that is there. So I'll be posting more videos in the future, but for now, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me at the website mentioned before, icebergspin@yahoo.com, and feel free to give comments, positive and negative. I'm always looking for constructive criticism and ways to improve my skills. Thanks again.